Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you guys need to know right now. It's a general collective reading, okay? It could be past, present, or future. You're going to know best how this resonates for you, all right? Where this fits on your timeline. So let's just see here what you guys need to know at this time. What's happening in the general collective energy spirit. The Hermit, the Judgment card, and the Ace of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords, okay? The Hermit and Judgment. All right, so it really looks like there's someone here that's about to answer the call, okay? Or you heard the call. And yeah, you're about to take some sort of action here, all right? This feels really beautiful because it feels like you're doing something here coming from your inner wisdom, all right? You're following your inner voice. You're following that compass. You're on the hermit's journey right now of wisdom. You're an old soul. That's what I feel. You're an old soul. And it's almost like, I feel like you're connecting back to your soul. So right now you're on this hermit's journey of connecting back to this old soul that you have, this entire trove of information and wisdom that's within you, all right? And you're letting that inner compass guide you right now, okay? And this is part of your divine calling. So you're ready to answer your call. You're answering your path. It's like you're embarking out on this journey here. And the Ace of Wands is like you're taking action. It's like it feels like someone that has found back to that old soul within them. You found back to it. And now that you have, you're ready to, you're ready for this. It's like the horn has been called, right? So judgment is here. And now you can pick up where you left off in your past life, right? So now you can take this action. You can move forward here on your soul's journey. It feels like you've found your soul. Now you're ready to get going. Now you're ready to take action. You're ready to move and go out and pick up where you left off. That's what this feels like. Okay, so that's really nice. Why is the Hermit here? Soul searching. It's like you've reconnected to your purpose, or you've reconnected to your soul. Right? The Hermit. Temperance. You're on your temperance path. You've reconnected to your soul. And I feel like temperance is that energy of the earth angel, all right? You've reconnected back to this earth angel soul that you have inside of you, all right? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. You're on the temperance path. You're on the Hermit and the temperance path. The Four of Cups. Yes, has to do with some sort of rejection that you might have been feeling, all right? About working together with others or not being able to work together with others. I mean, it also feels like a sense of not fitting in. Okay, so maybe you've realized that you don't fit in with other people. Like there's something different about you. And it feels like you're starting to accept that it's because you are the Hermit, you are temperance, you are on the Hermit's journey, all right? You're an old soul. And that's why you don't fit in. It's like accepting this about you instead of trying to force something that doesn't feel right. It's like realizing that the reason why you never fit in is actually because you're an old soul. right? It's like, why do I feel so different? Why do I feel like I'm just different than other people? But this feels like acceptance. It's because you're here to do something that it just doesn't fit in with what people around you are doing, right? It's just not why you're here. So wise judgment here. The devil in reverse. You've conquered it. You've conquered the devil. That's the path that you're on, is expelling this devil energy, is releasing the toxic devil energies, all right? The sins. You've conquered the devil here, all right? You're not meant, like your soul's journey is not meant to be tied to the devil energy or the 3D, the material matrix, like other people. That's just not your place. It never will be. I feel like you're starting to understand why you never fit in. It's because you are an earth angel. On the hermit's path, you're an old soul. You were never here to fall into the devil 3D matrix. All right? You were here to learn from it. Oh, the sun. That's truth. That's illumination. That's what you're here for. You're here to bring truth, to expose things, to bring the light. You're here to bring the light. You're a light bringer, all right? You're here to bring truth. You're here to bring illumination. You're here to make a difference, okay? The star. Yeah, you're different. But it's not because there's anything wrong with you. It's because you're a star seed. You're a very special soul, sent here for a very specific reason. And that's to bring light to a place that is ravaged by darkness. And that's not an easy path. It really isn't. But you're on the journey. Okay, you are. You've answered the call of judgment, and now you're ready for it. You've reconnected back. You're at a very, very, very pivotal point in your soul's journey here, okay? And making change, bringing change. What was that flipped over here? The Hierophant. Oh my God, I can't make it up, judgment. I can't make it up. You're on your path. You have followed your calling. You have conquered the devil. You've beat the devil. You've managed to release the chains of the devil from you and from your soul. You're free. This is about your ascension. Okay? What's the Ace of Wands? The Magician. Yeah, you're a magician. You can create something out of nothing. Master of the elements. You can do whatever you set your mind to. You create your reality. You create your reality. You have everything at your disposal, okay? Air, water, fire, earth. You have everything at your disposal that you need to take action, okay, to move forward. It's in your hands. The King of Swords, all right? A master of your thoughts. The Seven of Wands, okay? Standing up for something, defending something, right? Yeah, you're here to defend something. You're here to defend truth, integrity, all right? Doing the right thing. Upholding what's right, clarity, logic. and truth. That's what you're here to do. You're here to defend the truth and do the right thing. Above all, right? So tell me more about this hermit here not fitting in. Maybe you've always felt like a bit of a loner as well, right? Yeah, no more confusion here. The Page of Swords. You've come out of some sort of an illusion, all right? You're seeing things clearly now. The Six of Swords. It's like you're ready. You're ready. You're ready to take the next step. You're ready for this new beginning. You're ready because there's closure here. There's things that you can leave behind now, right? You're sailing towards a new adventure, a new day, basically. Leaving something behind, coming. Yeah, it's like there's been a tower, but this tower feels positive. It feels like it's like you're no longer who you used to be. Like something about your old you, your old perception, your old worldview, everything that you used to think. It's like it's crumbled down, right? There's like something big, something shocking, and you're never going to be the same again. And it's like, I know who I am now, right? That's really beautiful. So tell me more about Judgment. The Fool. Oh my God, really, I can't. I really cannot with this reading. And the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Yeah, it's a new beginning. It's like you've been reborn. You're going to feel like you've been reborn, like you've been renewed, like you're a new person. You've shed your skin. You've come out of the cocoon. You're a butterfly. This is like you're in a new chapter of your life, a new beginning. It's because now you know who you are. Now you know that you found back to who you really are. You found back to your soul. You've reconnected with your soul, with the old soul within you, the Temperance angel, right? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Why is that here? Acting without thinking is what I just got. A King of Wands. So so this has a lot to do with acting without thinking first, right? Making hasty decisions, doing things and thinking about the consequences later. So I feel like a really big part of your ascension here and reconnecting back to yourself is the inner wisdom was missing, all right? When it comes to taking action. So no longer taking hasty actions without thinking things through. So maybe in the past you did take a lot of actions or you did things and you didn't really think about what you were doing. You just kind of did it, all right? But you didn't think things through. That's changed. That's changed. Now you're the King of Swords, all right? Now you think things through, okay? You approach things very logically, rationally, coming from a place of truth and clarity, all right? Yeah, this is massive here, all right? This is a massive transformation, okay? Love call, thinking of you, letting you know. Yeah, you needed that message. You needed a message. You needed to know that somebody was thinking of you, letting you know. But it feels like it's coming in for you because you reconnected to who you are. Because you reconnected to your old soul, who you've been for lifetimes. You've reconnected to Temperance angel, your earth angel energy, right? You've connected to the truth. And because you have gone on this journey, and because you've had your spiritual awakening here or reconnected in this way, a message of love was able to come through. But it feels like you had to be ready for it, right? Yeah, after not having any kind of communication, it's like you couldn't move on, you couldn't move forward because you didn't You didn't hear something from someone. You didn't have some sort of communication. You needed to hear a message of love here in order to move on in some sort of way, move forward. Yeah, you were stuck in heartbreak. You were stuck in grief and mourning, feeling lost. Feeling lost. So this interesting thing is this heartbreak, okay, that you went through, or you're going through, this grief, this time of feeling lost. It put you in the hermit's energy of trying to figure out, trying to make sense of things, trying to understand, trying to make sense of things. There's something here that you couldn't let go. You couldn't move on because you couldn't get a message. You needed a message of some sorts. All right. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception. Yeah, but it has to do with the way that you were seeing things, all right? It's something about a perspective that you had, a way that you saw the world, a way that you saw the world around you, a perception that you had. It's like something had to shift here within you first, and it has to do with your perception. Okay. So, what else does someone need to know here? The Five of Swords, manipulation, somebody being sneaky, deceptive, trying to win at all costs here. The Five of Wands in reverse, fighting with no conflict. That's a strategy from Sun Tzu, isn't it? The best way to subdue the enemy is by not fighting at all. That's really what this feels like. I mean, that's what this is giving me. The best way to subdue the enemy is by not fighting at all. Strength. Okay, why is that coming up? The Knight of Cups, because of a Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups, you have been coming out as a Knight of Cups, whoever you are, all week. Every time I see this Knight of Cups, I know it's you in the collective, this Knight. The Ace of Swords, it's you. It's like this was important for you. I don't know. I feel like this is past life. Something about your past life was also important for you to understand something and reconnect to the fact that you are a very old soul. Like old. Okay. And I feel like this information came to you here in one way or another about this past life here, something about being a Knight of Cups in a past life. I feel like even if you don't remember this life, I feel like you feel this. You know this somehow, that this is true. Okay. I feel it's like it's giving me one of those situations where you can't explain how, but it resonates. Right? Or maybe you've had a dream. I don't know why I'm being called to say that. Like maybe you've had a dream or like a trance, like in meditation, where you thought it was a dream, but it was actually a regression, right? I don't know why I'm being called to throw that out there, okay? Or maybe you've also been always drawn to this time. Like, a lot of the times we will have, growing up, we'll just have interests where we will always kind of be interested in a certain time in history, and we watch a lot of movies about that time, or we're just really interested in that part of history, right? So you could have had that affinity already. So I feel like that was also important. I don't know. For you, okay? The Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, the Tower. Yeah, that was important. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. The World and the Four of Wands. Something about the old world, or something about completion, or something coming back around again. Okay, something about a home, a place. Or this could even be like, look, this is a castle, right? This is a castle. So something about medieval times maybe. All right, High Priestess. Yeah, you know that this happened. You don't know how or why you know, but you know that you had a life back then. Okay. I know too that you had that. So I can feel it. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, and it's like this had to, look, the Hermit, I can't, look, the Hermit. The Hermit's journey, the old soul. It's like you had to reconnect back to your old self in a past life, like your old soul, so that something can be given to you here. And this has to do with your future, right? It's like understanding your future as well, that this all connects. Yeah, you've reconnected. It's like exactly what I was getting in the beginning. You've reconnected to the old self, the old soul, and now you can pick up where you left off. Now you can pick up where you left off. But you had to know this about yourself first to realize that that is where your future is headed at this time, is that what you're doing now moving forward is actually a continuation off of a past life where, you know, it ended here basically. But you need to know your purpose in this life first, or understand what's going to be happening now. And you can only understand that by going back and, oh, okay, I get it now. This is my old soul. You know, this is who I've always been. Okay, now I know moving forward. That's very important for you to understand because of Temperance, Earth Angel energy. You are here for a specific purpose. You incarnated on this earth for a specific reason, right? You did. You're not this, you are an old soul. Very old soul, Temperance angel, Earth angel soul. You're not here like other people in the 3D matrix. All the people all your life where you've been like, I just don't fit in. Like, I don't get it, but I don't fit in. Like, I don't get your problems. Like, I feel like you're making a big deal out of nothing. I don't understand why you act the way you act. Like, I don't understand why you are the way you are. Like, grow up. You know, you could have been that person all your life where you just thought like, I don't really understand people. Okay. Like, why do people act this way? Like, why do they seem so shallow? Okay. Or they lack depth. It's because these are like new souls that are still trying to figure out like, what is a soul basically. Okay. They're still making, you know, you have to see it like this. These are like, in the realm of souls and evolution, they're like in kindergarten, first grade, right? Just figuring out life. And you are already graduated from school. So it just doesn't fit. Even though you're the same age on earth, from a soul level, you're not the same age at all. These people are all here to just kind of figure out life and, you know, make decisions, I guess, and then regret them later. But you're here for a specific reason. It's a higher purpose, right? I mean, you're also going to make decisions you regret later. I shouldn't say it that way, okay? But they're just here to basically go to school. You're here to teach. You get what I'm saying? They're here to learn, and you're here to make a difference, make an impact. Right? That's the difference. So, the Emperor in the reverse. Again, the Emperor in the reverse. And yeah, it's like, again, this energy of feeling disempowered, feeling disconnected, feeling disempowered. So for you to fulfill your soul's purpose here, you have to become the emperor. Find back to this emperor. Right now, it's like you feel weakened, or you feel disempowered, or you feel like there's some sort of lacking in confidence, or, you know, going after something. It's like, it really feels like confidence, okay? There's definitely a certain level of confidence that's missing here. And that is, okay, so what I'm getting here is that that's a very strange thing, right? When you feel so much different than other people around you, and you realize that other people, like I said, they're shallow, they're self-absorbed, they're not very, they don't have a lot of depth, maybe, like they're just very 3D, okay? You know, they're only thinking about things in a very shallow, materialistic way. Very toxic, you know. And then it's weird that these people have a lot of success or seem very confident, and then you knowing that you're, you know, you're different, you're also a very old soul, you're very wise, but you are lacking a bit of this confidence to know that you are special, right? And I feel like that has a lot to do also, you know, when you're a highly empathetic person. This is giving me, you know, highly empathetic, okay, a super empath, very sensitive, all right? You might doubt yourself a lot because you're a deep thinker. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is like feeling like nothing ever gets anywhere, feeling like a failure, feeling like you failed at something. Yeah, that's a really important part of your soul's journey, and understanding that maybe you feel like, because in a, maybe you feel, maybe you're asking yourself like a past life kind of a thing, like feeling like you failed in a past life and now you failed again, but you didn't fail. You didn't fail at all. Where's that energy coming from? The Hermit, the old soul. I said, where is this feeling coming from? Your old soul. It's actually coming from a part of you that remembers your past lives. This is like something that you've been carrying with you for hundreds of years, thousands of years. All right, your soul remembers this feeling. So that's why I feel like it's important for you to understand that maybe even a way that you're feeling right now doesn't have anything to do with what's actually happening right now. It's almost like your soul is remembering something that you, with your mind, can't remember. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, something about a gift, something about an object, all right? Something about an object, a gift, an investment, something tangible that you can hold in your hand. Yeah, you can put down this burden. You can put down this weight or this feeling that you have failed at something or something didn't work out. You can put this burden down. You can. You don't have to feel that way. Oh, this is also about this is about like, this is about past lives as well. It's like guilt from your past lives. You're not even just resolving guilt in this life, you're also resolving something that you feel like happened in a past life as well. This is something that you've been carrying with you for a long time. Your soul, it's like imprinted on your soul. So you're also asked, you're also being asked to like forgive yourself for, you know, something that you don't even. This is like being washed. You're being asked to just cleanse everything away. All the feelings of responsibility, being responsible for something, feeling like it's all on you, like feeling like you failed because you're responsible for something. That's also something that Spirit wants you to cleanse away and wash away, all right? Put down the burden. Because of a Queen of Pentacles, because, and this has to do with a message and a Queen of Pentacles. A message and a Queen of Pentacles is an opportunity for you to release this burden that you feel, this responsibility that you feel. That it's all on you, that it's all in your hands, that you have to carry this all by yourself. This is just an opportunity for you to release that feeling, okay? The Devil, because it's actually like something that's binding you, all right? Or maybe it's a Capricorn, okay? Queen of Pentacles and the Devil, a Capricorn. The Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. A plan, something about the plan. Something about mastery, winning at all costs. What is that about? This is about you having an epiphany, sudden change, shocking news, a surprise epiphany, a lightning, about keeping a positive mindset, manifesting exactly what you want. Yeah, you can have, like, you're going to get an epiphany here that you can stay positive, because I feel like it's like there's something that you feel right now that actually is not what is going on in this life. All right? And that you can manifest exactly what you want. You can manifest anything you want, okay? Because you're the magician. You have all of the elements at your disposal, right? You create your reality. You create your reality, okay? And this has to do with a self-absorbed narcissist. A golden mirror. Gold. Abundance. Something about gold. A golden mirror. Something that's worth money. Abundance. Sudden change, shocking news about something that's abundant. Something about gold. A golden object. The Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper. Something about a death. What are you trying to tell me with that? The Five of Cups, your sadness, your grief, your regret, your guilt. Wait a minute, is that from a past life? The Four of Pentacles, about somebody holding something in their hand or getting something in their possession or holding on to something. Yeah, it's like, I feel like you're sad right now about something that's in your hand. So you have something. You have whatever this is in your possession. You have it. So why are you sad about something that you have? You have it. You have the golden object. You have the golden egg. You have the golden egg in your hand. So why are you sad? Where's that feeling coming from? I feel like it's coming from your past life. Because you have the golden egg, you're holding it. So Spirit's like, but you have the golden egg, so why are you sad? Where's the sadness coming from? Where's the guilt coming from, or the responsibility you feel for this coming from? Because you're actually right where you need to be in this life to pick up where you left off and carry on forward. This feels like you're almost mourning. You're going through like a grieving process of something that happened in your past life. And it's because it's almost like it's to show you that this was an integral and important part of you reconnecting back to your old soul, your old past self. And you're mourning something here, you're grieving something here, but it's actually not a reflection of this current life. It's a reflection of you picking up where you left off. So you can release the burden or the feeling of responsibility. You can release this guilt now, right? This feeling like you have to do something. It's all on you. You can release this now because you're actually picking up where you left off. You have the golden egg. You have it. The sadness that you feel about losing it is actually not concurrent. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. The Eight of Swords. You're feeling stuck, trapped in your head about something. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. No, your soul remembers this Queen of Pentacles. That's why I feel like you're having a very strong reaction to this Queen of Pentacles right now, because your soul remembers this person. Tower. What did the Queen of Pentacles do to you in your past life? I feel like she was responsible for something in your past life, and your soul remembers that. And that's why you're having it's like you're reliving something. I don't know. You're going through something again. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, something about being codependent, losing money, losing a lot of money, being financially unstable, okay? Lacking independence, keeping something a secret about some sort of financial news, all right? Keeping something a secret, keeping something hidden, keeping something a secret about financial news and some sort of action that you want to take or action that someone is taking. A message. This is a message for you about something about you seeing something clearly here. Seeing something clearly about an Empress in the reverse. Working together with others in something about the past. Something about your past. Now, I don't know if that's this past, like something in the recent past, or if this has to do with your past life. Okay. Ten of Swords in reverse. Overcoming a betrayal. Overcoming a painful ending. Avoiding a painful ending. The King of Wands in reverse. What are you trying to tell someone here? This is not someone new. This person that is in your life right now, they're not new. They're not a stranger. This is not someone new. So it's almost like, yeah, sudden change, shocking news. I feel like something that you're dealing with right now with a specific person, you've known this person before. Like in a past life, honestly, that's what I feel, okay? And you're mirroring something again. It's like you're playing through the same exact scenario as your past life where things ended differently. But you're subconsciously mirroring that same situation again. It's like a parallel. It's a parallel, you know? The snake, with the snake. This person was a snake in your last life too, okay? They were the snake in your past life. They were your enemy. They were a malicious enemy in competition with you. They were the snake. Twin flames. Yin yang, zen, balance, duality. Hammer, working on it, rebuilding something, doing something repetitively, persistently. It's a repetition. This is a repetition from your past life. They're doing it again. They're doing the same exact thing that they did in the past life. And that's why your soul is like, oh my God, no, I failed. But that's not actually what is going on. You didn't actually fail at anything at all. You're just going through the same thing again, but with a different outcome, right? Yeah, you're going to receive what you need. You're going to progress. You are going to move forward with something here. You will receive what you need, all right? To heal your heart, to heal from heartbreak. So, okay, that was really important also for someone to understand, I guess. So what's this Ace of Wands? There's action here that you're going to be taking. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Because of somebody losing something, having to release something, losing something. The Four of Swords in reverse. Anxious, worried, stressed out, nervous, feeling like something can't move forward. So maybe also now you're like very nervous about even taking any kind of action because you're scared of losing this thing, this object, this golden egg is what I'm going to call it, okay? You could be really scared of losing it now. The Five of Cups in reverse, yeah, but you can come out of sadness, grief, and regret. You can come out of sadness, grief, and regret here because what you're feeling is from your past life. Oh my God, the golden egg, the golden object, the golden mirror, the golden egg. You can come out of your sadness now because this is from your past life. That's deep, all right? This is a deep ass reading. You don't have to be sad in this life because you have the golden egg. You still have it. Okay? So what about the golden egg? I heard you're going to get instructions. The Queen of Wands and the World. Something about the world, closing out a cycle. Yeah, this was all just about you closing out the cycle. This was not, none of this was about, whoa, man, I swear, Spirit has been so deep this last week. Like deep, deep, okay? Like you're going to realize in the future how deep this was, that what you actually went through, okay? Because first of all, you have reconnected to your past life, okay? Now you know who you were in the past. You're picking up exactly where you left off in a past life, which is with a golden egg that you have. You were supposed to feel like you lost the golden egg, but only to understand that the Queen of Pentacles is a snake in your life that was the reason why you lost the golden egg in your past life, and also to close out a cycle with a Queen of Wands that was like a weed that you had to pull the root out of. And then at the end of the day, it's like, but in this life you have the golden egg, so you don't have to be sad that you lost the golden egg, because you actually didn't. You're right where you need to be, but we had to like shake you upside down really quick. It's like, like someone here just got taken by the universe and you just got shook up like this. All right, you're ready to go, you know, like that, okay? And you're like, what just happened? And all of that just happened just to put you on the right path, to say, okay, so now you have the golden egg, and now you're going to pick up exactly where you left off. But we needed you to see all of this first and understand all of this and go through all this and overcome your fears and gain your confidence. And now you're ready to go. Is that not crazy? Okay, I feel like someone just got whiplash, right, from everything they went through here. Did you just get the Four of Swords in reverse? Yeah, feeling stressed out, lack of peace, because you couldn't find peace here with something, yet you couldn't find, something was disturbing your peace. Something about not changing, not going through a transformation, something hadn't ended, something that was disturbing your peace wasn't over yet. You had to, the weed. There was a weed that was disturbing your peace. It had to get pulled out by the root before you could go on to this next part of your life, all right? So, what else? I like you. Okay? I like you. Someone likes you. Validation from others. Validation from others. Feeling like you don't fit in. Feeling like you don't fit in. Feeling like you're different. Wanting acceptance from others. Wanting others to be proud of you. Wanting others to like you. Wanting acceptance from others. Wanting approval from others. Feeling like you need other people's advice. Feeling like you are only doing the right thing when other people tell you you're doing a good job. That had to get pulled out by the root for you to get confident in who you are and what you want to do and the path moving forward. Because this path moving forward for you is the hermit's path. And on that path, you're going to have to rely on yourself and your intuition and your inner compass and your inner voice more than anything or anyone else. And it's like Spirit needed you to get ready for this. Because you're going to be coming up against a lot of things where the only thing or the only person you can turn to is yourself, is your inner voice, is your spirit guide, is the spirit outside of you that's guiding you, and your higher self, your heart. That's it. So that's why all of this was important. Okay. Yeah, approval from others. Wanting others to approve of you or what you do or what you decide, or, you know, wanting to make other people proud of you, wanting other people to tell you that you're doing the right thing. Spirit's like, no, you have to believe in that. You have to believe in yourself and your choices for this path. because you're about to walk your path. You're about to pick up where you left off, and this is really important. That lantern in front of you is your soul and spirit, and that's it. Okay? Eternal love. Take my hand. Okay? Everlasting promise, your eternal love is saying, take my hand, I'll show you the way. Okay? Beyond death. Yeah, take my hand. The soul contract is not over. Soul connections in reverse, partnerships, soulmates in reverse, soul contracts in reverse. Why is that in reverse? Because of you rebuilding something, working on something, fixing something, doing something persistently, working on something repetitively, persistently, or what you're about to be working on, what you're about to be doing, your path, what you're about to be working on, working towards, you need to be sure of the choices that you're making. You need to be sure that you're on the right path. You won't always be able to rely on someone else, right? Or other people to agree with you. Yeah. Partner with you, agree with you. You're going to have to realize that some people won't agree with you. They won't partner with you. They won't be your soulmate. They'll sabotage things, right? So that's also important, is understanding who's going to sabotage you. Who can you really, agree on something with, right? Who can you work together with? That's important. Yeah, and that's important for you healing your heart. Healing from heartbreak. You healing your heart is realizing who you can work together with, who you can trust, and how to work on something. And that you have to believe in yourself above all without the approval of others. Because sometimes people won't agree with you, even though you feel like you're doing the right thing. Okay? So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Let's see, last card. Taurus, December. A Gemini, January. A Pisces, a Capricorn, and a Scorpio. And at the bottom we have Virgo. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.